Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reacting on Japanese guy visits Finland for the first time. Let's see his reaction visiting Finland. Let's see everything he came across. Let's see his expression, what he thinks about Finland. A Chinese guy visiting Finland. I feel like everything is going to be different for him, most especially their food. Anyways, let's check it.
Yay! Semi-stupahauta Finnish food at Loili. It's terrible. I hate Finnish weather. Hello guys, I'm George. Hey, Olen George. Now I'm in the happiest country in the world, Finland. Believe it or not, according to my DNA test result, I have 98% Japanese and 2% Finnish DNA. So I'm technically Finnish. So I've always wanted to visit Finland, my native land. So I'm excited to dive into Finnish culture, taste the cuisine, and explore everything Finland has to offer. Mennään! Unlike Japan, there are no ticket gates in Finnish railways. But if you don't have a ticket during an onboard inspection, you'll be fined 100 euros for fare evasion. So I've already bought a ticket on an app called HSL. Here he comes. All right, let's get on the train. Oh my gosh, it's so
Wow,
clean
it's so neat.
and quiet.
So neat.
No one talks loudly. I love that. Alright, so I've just arrived at Helsinki Central Station, which is called Helsingin Parautatieasema in Finnish. So as a 2% Finnish person myself, I love moomin, or muumit as Finns call them. Finns also call mozzarella cheese moomin meat. Finns, correct me if I'm wrong. The moomins became very popular in Japan in the 1990s through anime and picture books, and Japanese people loved them. In 2019, Moomin Valley Park opened in Saitama, Japan as the first Moomin-themed amusement park in the country and the first Moomin theme park outside of Finland. Rakasta Mumia. As a Finnish, I want to mention that Helsinki has one of the oldest tram systems in the world, dating back to 1891. In Japan, we do have the tram systems in Kyoto, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Hokkaido, but since I live in Tokyo, I hardly ever see the trams. So it's really cool to see the Finnish version of them. Alright, I'm at Esplanade Park, a beautiful park filled with flowering plants and several statues. There are also
Finland is so
restaurants and shops
beautiful.
along
So
the
beautiful.
sides. This park leads to Market Square, where I'm headed now. Alright, I've made it to Market Square, Helsinki's most famous and international market. This is the place for freshly cooked traditional Finnish foods. It's also the perfect spot for tourists to find all kinds of souvenirs and handcrafted Finnish items. I really like the vibe here, so peaceful and relaxing. Alright, right next to Market Square, there is another market called Old Market Hall. This historic market is filled with a variety of vendors selling fresh produce, meats, cheese, and baked goods. It's a great place to explore Finnish culinary delights and pick up some local specialties. I'd love to eat something here, but I have to make space in my stomach because I'm gonna have some amazing Finnish food at Loili. Alright, now I'm gonna take the tram to Loili. Mennään! Mennään. So speaking of Finland, it's all about salmon soup. Apparently Loili is the place with the best salmon soup. So let's go to Loili, Helsinki, which has a 4.4 star rating from 6,043 reviews. It must be good. So my Finnish subscriber recommended the long drink, a popular alcoholic beverage in Finland. She said that its color represents the gray sky of a Finnish autumn and winter. Alright, keep this. I like this a lot.
Wow.
It has a light, crisp, and slightly sweet flavor, making it a perfect drink. Alright, I've got the salmon soup called lohikeito in Finnish with typical Finnish bread, rye bread. Itadakimasu! Oishii! It has a rich, creamy, and comforting flavor, and the salmon chunks in the soup are tender and flaky. The only one thing I don't like about Finland is that the weather. It starts raining all of a sudden. Holy moly. Stop raining, I'm enjoying my salmon soup. It's terrible.
Oh my god, so it
My
can
salmon
rain
soup!
anytime.
I hate Finnish weather! So I've just escaped inside the restaurant. It was horrible, but let me just enjoy my salmon soup. So due to the rain, my rye bread got wet. So this plate is made by a company called Arabia. Arabia is a famous Finnish ceramics brand established in 1873. All right, so you see the rainbow right there. It's beautiful. And right next to the restaurant, there is actually a sauna over here. So there is a sauna, and then people jump into the ocean after the sauna. Wow, how cool it is. Must be cold. So the staff told me that I have to make a reservation for this, and I didn't make a reservation.
So please, is it compulsory stuff when there is sauna? There must be lakes close to it. Please let me know. Let me repeat my question. Like, is it a compulsory thing? If there is sauna in a particular place in Finland, there must be lakes close to that place. Please let me know because most of the videos I've reacted on, they actually come out from the sauna and get into the lakes. So I feel like it's a normal thing. Please let me know if it's correct. Please let me know in the comment section. I await your comment. Let's continue enjoying this.
Of course. So, well, I'm gonna take a sauna in my hotel. All right, so on my way back to the hotel, I'll stop by the grocery store to get some salmiakki, which is a salty licorice candy. And yeah, let's get some. All right, this is the nearest grocery store to my hotel. I love how this grocery store has a wide variety of international foods. This aisle, for example, is filled with Japanese items like miso and soy sauce, even Japanese curry, and these Japanese snacks as well.
Wow,
It
they
makes me
have
really
varieties.
happy. Should be around here. All right, there you go.
Salmiakki.
Salmiakki.
The
Oh, they
almighty
even have hot
salmiakki.
salmiakki. Well, maybe next time. Alright, I'm back to my hotel. So as a Finnish and Japanese person, I feel like there's a lot of similarities between Japan and Finland. Let me share these from number 1 to 10. Number 1, taking off shoes indoors. This practice is the same in Japan. I'm staying in an apartment-style hotel called Noli Malmi. I highly recommend this hotel for its reasonable price and good location. And yes, I take off my shoes at the entrance here too. Number 2, naked sauna. In Japan, we also use saunas naked. According to the
Wow.
internet, there are about 3 million saunas in Finland, with a population of 5.5 million. That's roughly one sauna for every 2 people. Wow! Number 3, safety. Finland is an incredibly safe country. I saw kids walking to school by themselves, just like in Japan. Number 4, punctuality. Trains in Finland and Japan arrive on time, and so do the people. Number 5, social behavior. Both Finnish and Japanese people are generally shy, but there's a slight difference. In Finland, people value individualism, whereas in Japan, being part of a group like friends or community is important. Alright, let me eat some salmiakki before starting number 6. I remember having licorice candy in the Netherlands and I hated it. But as a Finn, I have to try it. Itadakimasu! It's not bad at first. Oh wait! It tastes worse as it goes on. See my stupid halta. I'm not a Finn anymore. I'm finished. Alright, number 6, no tipping system. Just like in Japan, there is no tipping system at restaurants in Finland, which is great. Number 7, eating fish. Both Japanese and Finnish culture have a tradition of eating fish. I like fish. I cannot be a vegetarian. Number 8, forest coverage. The forest area in Finland is about 73%, while in Japan it's about 69%. Both countries are considered forest nations with roughly 70% forest coverage. Number 9, personal space. Finnish and Japanese cultures place a strong emphasis on privacy and personal space. It's very common for us to sit far apart from each other if space allows. Yeah, I don't like it when a stranger sits next to me. It's kind of awkward. I'm like, I need my personal space. Don't invade.
You love personal space
Number
too.
10, similar pronunciation. The pronunciation of some Finnish and Japanese words is very similar. For instance, kani. Kani means rabbit in Finnish, but in Japanese it means crab. Kani. Another one, uni, it means dream in Finnish, but in Japanese it means sea urchin. Uni. The funniest one is hai. Hai means shark in Finnish, but in Japanese it means yes. So when we go
Wow.
like hai, 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 it sounds like shark, 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 two fins. Leave your comment down below if you know any other similar words. I actually also got tafelchips, Finland's most famous potato chips. Cheers!
Wow, I love the shape.
Oh yeah, it's good. They are nicely salted and have a perfect crunch, as you can hear. If you ever want to try Finnish chips, you can't go wrong with tafelchips. Alright, the next day I'm heading to Temppeli Aukion Kirkko, aka the Rock Church, or
I can
Church
tell
of the
you
Rock.
guys, he's really having the best
Entrance
time.
fee was 8 euros. Take a look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. This amazing church was built in the 1960s inside a rock. It would be amazing if you had your wedding here. Again, the ticket was 8 euros, but it takes you about 10 minutes to see everything. Still worth it for the experience. Now I'm heading to Fazer Cafe Kluvika 2 Kolme to try their fantastic cinnamon roll. It's the hardest one to pronounce so far. Wow, look at this. It's so fabulous inside. Yeah, thank you.
The latte will be ready at the next table.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Kiitos. Looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Kiitos.
Kiitos.
I've got cafe latte and cinnamon roll. In Finnish, it's called korva puusti. Itadakimasu.
I want this.
The cinnamon flavor is strong, but I like it. It's not too sweet, just the right sweetness. The roll is soft and fluffy with a crunchy pearl sugar topping, making it a perfect treat, especially with coffee. Now I will have my late lunch at restaurant Sabota to have their reindeer. It actually sounds a bit funny to me because in Japanese, Sabota means I skipped class or work. But I'm not gonna skip this restaurant for sure. I've got my reindeer roast. Here we go. Wow, it's so tender. It's my very first time eating reindeer meat. Itadakimasu. Hair cleaning. It's quite unique yet delicious. The flavor is rich and slightly gamey, but not too overpowering. Alright, hello Diana.
Hey!
Hey, so Diana took me to Aurinkodahki. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Look at the beach. So beautiful with the sunset. Such a cool vibe here. People hang out. You cannot believe it's 10 p.m. right now. Isn't it crazy? It's still bright. All right, lastly, let me share with you guys the things I like and dislike about Finland. The only one thing I dislike about Finland is Finnish weather. And here are the things I like about Finland. Number 5, cleanliness. The streets and public transportation are so clean, and I couldn't find any places outside that smelled like weed or pee. Number 4, people. People are so kind and lovely. I really felt their hospitality. Number 3, brightness at night. I think it's familiar and nothing special for people in Northern Europe, but it's pretty strange to me that it's still bright at 10 p.m. or even 11 p.m. Number 2, safety. In Finland, I never felt like anything would be stolen or that I was in danger or killed. Number 1, salmon soup. It was one of the best things I've ever eaten in my 29-year life. It was so delicious, it's a must-try food when you come to Finland. In light of these, I'd love to live in Finland in the future, but I'm scared of its winters. Thank you, Finland. Kiitos. And thank you so much for watching this video.
I can tell you he really enjoyed his stay in Finland. Finland is really a beautiful country. I'm sure whoever visits that country has a lot to talk about, and I hope and wish to visit it someday. He's so good with his explanations, the capturing, everything. I'm sure he enjoyed it, like I said. I hope you did enjoy this video with me. Thank you so much for sticking around with me so far. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.